Fire Force is not mid. Stop calling it. Fire Force is peak fiction. I can't do anything without people slandering Fire Force because they know I like it. It's sad. I haven't seen Fire Force praised since the Arthur vs. Dragon fight was going on. Then it got even worse when the Tamaki assault fight was going on. I'll be the first one to say that fight wasn't it. But like, come on, at least give it some praise. Now, between Soul Eater and Fire Force, if someone asked me which one was better, I would probably say Soul Eater, mainly because it was like the second anime I watched. But in terms of quality, Fire Force is so much better. Let me take back the so much. It's not so much, but it's definitely better. You know that Gunna meme where he's like riding with fire? That's exactly what Akubo was doing when he was making Fire Force. It's not supposed to be, that wasn't supposed to be a pun. I'm so sorry. Anyway, enough ranting. Today I'm going to be going over the #1 Fire Force hater's points on why he doesn't like Fire Force. Yes, I'm talking to you, Roma Sucks. And I am going to be breaking down those points and telling you why he is completely wrong on every single one. Now this is actually point 3, but I wanted to get to this one because it's just wrong. It's very, very wrong. His third point was that the female characters are trash and are all used for fan service, which is just so wrong. Now, the most obvious one is Tamaki. Tamaki is a horrible character. Even I know that. They tried to make her better, but then more fan service. She's horrible. I got that out of the way. All the other ones are good though. But Habana gets so much better down the line with the introduction of Sister Sumire. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But Habana obviously isn't the best. She isn't the best female character, definitely. Inka. I have a whole video on why Inka is good. Inka is an amazing character. Stop. Okay? She's easily a top 5 new gen female character. And I'm gonna stand by that. Sister Sumire is also very good. She doesn't have much of a personality, but she fits her role perfectly. So that's why she's good. Humeya, I think that's how you pronounce it. The girl with the crown. She's so good. I don't know how I forgot her when I was arguing with Roma, but Humeya is amazing, and she's probably the best antagonist in the series, roughly. Also, every single character that I just mentioned, besides Tamaki, has never been used for fan service, so I don't know how that's even a point. I hate when people dismiss every other character in Fire Force because Tamaki exists, and they just call it a fan service manga, but it's literally nothing like that. And by the way, Fire Force is barely in my top 10. It's at number 10 right now, but it could easily be replaced by like Soul Eater or something. Anyway, something that I hate that people do with a lot of series is that they dismiss every other character because one bad character exists. That's the equivalent of saying like Berserk characters are horrible because of that one horse that we're not going to talk about. It baffles me, man. It baffles me. I would argue that Fire Force has one of the best female characters in all of New Gen, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Anyway, on to the next point. Roma's next point was that the story isn't very interesting, which obviously this is subjective, but I would say in the last 100 chapters, the story just gets 100 times better. All the twists and all the stuff that you start to realize just make the story so much more interesting to me, but obviously, I mean, that's on you. I would say it is pretty interesting because, I mean, they can control fire. That's interesting. I don't know what you're talking about. They literally have to fight God. Whatever. Next point. He said it feels like an average shonen and some of the characters are cool, but some of them are just eh. For this one, it really matters what an average shonen is to you. I wouldn't say it is average. I would say it is above average, but because there's a lot of bad shonen, all right? There's a lot of bad shonen. It's definitely above average. I would say an average shonen would be something like JoJo's Part 1. And Fire Force, we can all agree Fire Force is better than JoJo's Part 1. Now that I think of it, I still need to finish JoJo's. Even though like Naruto started the like average shonen wave, Naruto's also an average shonen. And we should all be able to agree that Fire Force is better than Naruto. Come on now. And the next thing he says is that there's some cool characters, but overall, which I don't understand because the best thing about Fire Force is the characters. Almost every character that's in it for more than 10 chapters is a good character. Besides Tamaki, I can't think of one bad Fire Force character. Benimaru, Joker, Inka, Hameya, Chiron, however you pronounce his name, Mr. Kurono, the sixth pillar that I can't remember his name, the kid from Hajima, Arthur, I'm pretty sure I haven't even said his name yet, Shinra Sho, you even have Habana, who gets decent later on, the ice guy that I can't remember his name because I'm doing this off the top, but you get what I'm talking about. Those aren't even half of the cool characters. You still have Sister Sumire, who is fine. You get what I'm saying? He's just hating on it to hate on it by this point. Like, how do you say that the best part of a show is okay, next point. He says that it feels like a series that's outdated, which I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Because it's obviously new. It's still going, but we'll skip this one. He says that the cliches in the series make it horrible, which I don't quite understand, because the cliches the only cliche I can even think of is probably like Shinra wanting to be a hero, but like besides that, I don't understand. And even the whole hero thing with Shinra, it gets so much better down the line. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you. People are not gonna like this, but where I am in Berserk, which is like 113, chapter 113, Fire Force is definitely better so far. I personally haven't enjoyed Berserk that much. The Eclipse was really cool though. The Eclipse was mad cool, and the Skeleton guy, he's cool. But besides that, and Griffith, obviously, who doesn't love Griffith? It's kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm playing. It's not mid, but still. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this rant, I guess. I know a lot of people aren't going to enjoy it, but I hope you did. Go drink some water, eat some food, I guess. I don't know. And if you made it all the way here without getting mad, might as well subscribe. Like, that would be cool and all. But anyway, I'll see y'all later.
Life sentence, my money long life. Fast and Furious cumulative showtime. Yours more like an anorexic bitch co-size. Bomb version Chris Paul, nigga got no dime. My money longer than a payment on timeshare. Long as that bitch neck from Little Nightmares. Buckshots flying, grant a broke nigga flight fare. Chop beam on my side and specialize in eye care. Pew pew, right there. Your money use high chair. Zeros who same as my blue on the high tier. Kicks with the pack, money stock is a spike there. Sparking the whip till the cop is a knife flare. Sir? What's up, nigga? Pardon me, what was that? Shut up.